I died in Babylon at 32, with the world at my feet. And even from the grave, I've seen enough to disagree. Every general after me has read my life from start. Strange how you somehow missed the most important part. The best commanders know you should play the board. War is the final answer, you made it the first word. I crossed the known world, left it better than I found. You had one deal, one chance, and burned it to the ground. Yeah. And burn it to the ground. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The deal was on the table, they had been there before. Then someone chose the Jets. What was the diplomacy for? I cut the Gordian Knot because the answer needed nerve. You cut the peace deal with a bomb, that's not the same serve. The man who hunts the terrorist stood up and had to say the threat was never real, and then he walked away. Even joking had a limit, Superman found the door. Resigned in writing, his conscience kept the score. I left every conquered land more whole than it was before. You had peace within your reach and still chose war. And still chose war. Yeah. Half the world still carries something that I left behind. You'll leave nothing worth remembering of any kind. A philosopher once told me I was blocking out his light. Now you're blocking out a million. Funny how that's still alright. I built cities where you build craters in the sand. The difference between us, I actually had a plan. I left every conquered land more whole than it was before. You had peace within your reach and still chose. Yeah, in Gaza, still bleeding while the cameras look the other way. The oldest ground I ever walked is dying every day. Now it's carved in competing grudges, everyone keeping score. They dressed it all as peace, but it's still war. I conquered the known world without a press release or a parade. They're still playing the same old game, the same charade. I've seen empires rise on fear and fall on pride. The difference between a conqueror and a bully, one of them builds something on the other side. Now the oil stopped moving and the whole world holds its breath. Every tweet an ultimatum, every summit smells like death. The region that unified with vision and with forces. Now a dozen broken deals and nobody's in charge, of course. I was younger than your presidents when I held this entire land. I didn't need a coalition, I just needed a plan. I left every conquered land more whole than it was before. You had peace within your reach and still chose war. I built a world where East and West could share the same table. You had one peace deal and couldn't keep it stable. History keeps the score when all the speeches fade away and the verdict is clear. Nothing left to say. Woo! Nothing.